I am Bhaskar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. In today's class, we can see in infinite series, Cauchy's root test we are going to see. So, what is Cauchy's root test? If summation of an is a positive term series such that limit n tends to infinity, an whole power 1 by n equal to lambda. See, once again I'll repeat. If summation of an is a positive term series such that limit n tends to infinity an whole power 1 by n equal to lambda, then if summation of an converges when if lambda is less than 1. If summation of an diverges if lambda is greater than 1. The test fails if lambda equal to 1. When we can use this Cauchy's root test means when our power term should be containing 1 by n like that, or power term should be n like that will come. So most of the problems we will use Cauchy root test and we will simplify that infinite series problems. Power term containing n like that, so we'll use that Cauchy root test. Right. So we'll see the problems. Discuss the nature of the following summation of log n whole power minus 2n. Now the given term only I will take it as an equal to summation of log n whole power minus 2n. Now I will write this only limit n tends to infinity. This is an whole power 1 by n I will write. See here the term containing minus 2 by minus 2n. The power term should be here minus 2n. So that's the way we are using here Cauchy root test. So what that Cauchy root test is nothing but limit n tends to infinity an into whole power 1 by n. Now we will take this one limit n tends to infinity log n whole power minus 2n whole power 1 by n. This 1 by n I have written. An term I have written, that whole power 1 by n. Limit n tends to infinity. This one only log n whole power minus 2n I am writing as 1 divided by log n whole power 2n power 1 by n. This minus 2n I have written as 1 divided by log n whole power 2n I have written. Limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by this one I am writing log n whole power 2n divided by n I am writing. Now if you simplify this n and n get cancelled, what you will get limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by log n whole square. If you will give in the place of n infinity, you will get 1 by infinity. What is that 1 by infinity is 0. So which is 0 is less than 1. So whenever this limit n tends to infinity an whole power 1 by n value should be lambda here. That lambda value should be less than 1. We will tell that the given series is convergent. Some constant you will get, that constant value should be less than 1 means given series is convergent. Right. One more problem we will see. Test the convergence. Summation of 1 plus 1 divided by root n whole power minus n power 3 by 2. So now the given term I will take it as an equal to 1 plus 1 divided by root n power minus n power 3 by 2. This only I will write 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by root n whole power n power 3 by 2. Now if you will apply limit n tends to infinity an whole power 1 by n, limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by root n whole power n power 3 by 2 whole power 1 by n. If you will simplify this, what you will get here, see 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by root n power 3 by 2 divided by n. You will get limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by root n into n power 1 by 2. What is that n power 1 by 2 is nothing but we will write it as in next step limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by root n in power root n. What is this value should be? We know that this one I will write limit n tends to infinity by formula n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by root n whole power root n value should be 1 by e. This 1 by e is less than 1. Which is less than 1 means that summation of an is convergent. Next problem we will see. Test the convergence. 2 square divided by 1 square minus 2 by 1 whole power minus 1 plus 3 cube divided by 2 cube minus 3 by 2 whole power minus 2, 4 power 4 divided by 3 power 4 minus 4 by 3 whole power minus 3 plus and so on. Now solution an equal to, this one only I will write, n plus 1 whole power n plus 1 divided by n power n plus 1 minus n plus 1 divided by n whole power minus n. This is the general term we will write from depending on this infinite series terms I am taking. I am writing here, see, 2 square by 1 square is there. So that's the way, minus 2 by 1 is there. This one I am writing n plus 1 whole power n plus 1 divided by n power n plus 1 minus, here 2 by 1 is there, that for that one n plus 1 divided by n whole power minus n. This is, if you will give n equal to 1, you will get first term. If you will give n equal to 2, you will get second term. If you will give n equal to 3, in this one you will get third term. This is nothing but generally we have written here nth term. Now by Cauchy root test, here power should be n is there, that's why we will apply that Cauchy root test. Limit n tends to infinity an power 1 by n, that equal to limit n tends to infinity n plus 1 whole power n plus 1 divided by n power n plus 1 minus n plus 1 divided by n whole power minus n, that rise to the power 1 by n. Now if you simplify this n and this n should get cancelled. At the end you will get limit n tends to infinity n plus 1 divided by n whole power n plus 1, n plus 1 divided by n whole power minus 1. Now we will simplify this. Limit n tends to infinity. If you will take n outside, n by n, if you will take n outside, 1 plus 1 by n whole power n plus 1. If I will take n outside, 1 plus 1 by n, that power rise to the power minus 1. Limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 by n, see this one n plus 1 I am writing as 1 plus 1 by n whole power n into 1 plus 1 by n minus 1 plus 1 by n whole power minus 1. Whole power minus 1. Now already we know that limit n tends to infinity, here 1 plus 1 by n whole power n value should be e. In the place of infinity place we are giving 1 plus 0 is 1. Here 1 plus 0 is 1. Now e minus 1 whole power minus 1. If we will simplify this, e minus 1 whole power minus 1, which is e value should be some 2.7 you will get. If you will subtract whole power minus 1 is there. So if you will simplify this, you will get the value should be less than 1. So the series is convergent. The given value should be less than 1 means the series is convergent. Next, test the divergence. Next problem, test the divergence. 3 by 4 x plus 4 by 5 whole square into x square plus 5 by 6 whole cube into x cube plus and so on. This problem we are solving for x is greater than 0. Right, we will write the general term an equal to, how do you write the general term? Here 3 by 4x is there, then 4 by 5 whole square x square is there, then 5 by 6 whole cube x cube is there and so on going on. So an equal to, just I will write n plus 2 divided by n plus 3 I am writing. Why means here power should be 1 is there. To write that one, just nth term n plus 2 divided by n plus 3 whole power n into x power n. If I will give n equal to 1, first term I will get, n equal to 2 I will get second term, n equal to 3 I will get third term, like that. So general term we have written here, this is the nth term an equal to, here power should be n is there, so that's the way we will apply that Cauchy root test. Limit n tends to infinity an power whole power 1 by n. So limit n tends to infinity, what is that? an is n plus 2 divided by n plus 3 whole power n into x power n, that power rise to 1 by n. Limit n tends to infinity, so if you will simplify this, what you will get here, n plus 2 divided by n plus 3, this n and this n should be cancelled. X power n whole power n get cancelled. You will get only x. N plus 2 divided by n plus 3 into x. Now limit n tends to infinity. I will take n outside. If you will take n outside, 1 plus 2 by n. If you will take here also n outside, 1 plus 3 by n into x. Now if you will apply n tends to infinity here, 1 plus 2 by infinity, 1 plus 3 by infinity, that one should be, you will get it as 1 only here. 1 into x should be x. So here x we got it. So already in the problem they have given for x is greater than 0 cases. If x is greater than 0 means this value should be greater than 0. So it should be, what is that? The value should be greater than 1. So such a cases the series is divergent. Here we are starting with x value should be 1, 2, 3. So that's the way just this value should be x is greater than 0 means for the case or that greater than 0 means 1, 2, 3. So it is greater than 1. So it is greater than 1 means the series is divergent. That's all.